lip gloss still on?
Yes.
Great.
Do I look okay?
Mr. Milo Beasley have
You have the hair out of place.
Oh gosh.
You
God,
have man
cancel the
buns.
show.
Do you have man buns or out? And do you know what's coming in? Man braids, like French braids,
No.
right here on the side. I can't get down with that. No, we should say
like
this
the man
for the
bun.
show. I'm gonna say that on the show.
We should. What if we started man side ponies?
You know who loves a good
I
side
totally
pony?
like that.
Andy Cohen, creator of The Real Housewives. Oh, that's why I wish
I don't know
Oh,
anything
Amber
about the Real
should be in
Housewives.
here. It should be the AAA
Sorry.
episode.
I know.
But I'm not. So it would just be you guys and not me. That should probably get more ratings.
you interview the AAA girl. Well, no, I guess not the AAA girls because you don't interview me. I'm your co-host.
Yep. And on that note, welcome to the Milo Beasley Show. Dude, episode number 88. Like Back to the Future. 88 miles per hour.
88 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Also, PWG DVD available at highspots.com.
Wow, you're knowledgeable. That's why you're my co-host, Amber Gertner. Yay! And my guest this week is, I guess, the Supermodel now, not the old name that we knew you as. The Supermodel. She used to be known as Hot Ass Amy Love.
Well, she's still hot ass. That's how she's a super freaking model.
But that's not what they call her anymore.
I call her that. On the Boxer, I'll be like, what's up, hot ass Amy Love?
I was actually hot ass Amy behind the concession stand to start. Remember that flyer?
Yes.
Yep.
Things have come
It was
full
like,
circle.
I know, God. Yeah, and now I work behind the concession stand. Well, actually, I don't work. I
She
manage
drinks
the
behind the
girls.
concession
stand.
I drink, and I manage the girls. I'm like, y'all make that money, put that tip jar out, serve some hot dogs, push that cotton candy,
I
we're
like hot
good to
dogs.
go.
I've wrestled for so many hot dogs over the years.
Girl, and we all... I wrestled for icy coupons. Well, I didn't wrestle. I managed for icy coupons. Icy
That's not
coupons.
terrible.
No, ices are great.
How many did you get? How many coupons?
Like 3 a show. That's pretty fair.
That's pretty fair. Like, but you can get any size.
$4.50.
Any size.
Any size.
Any size. What a deal.
It is a deal.
A deal.
I would like those right now.
It's a little chilly for
Oh,
us.
yeah, it is. It's Florida, but it's all right. So, welcome to the show, Amy. We finally get you back in Florida for the first time in a long time, right? Yeah, and you were here wrestling for Shine on Shine 32 and hanging out with Slammin' Ladies at slamminladies.com. And what folks may not know is how many years ago? Oh, wait, it's not important. I actually trained you.
He did.
I was the first person she met in wrestling,
Yep.
in the biz, as they say. And so, yeah, I trained Amy Love at the Florida WrestlePlex in St. Petersburg, Florida. Like,
I already knew this because Amy Love told me.
I told her.
road trip stories, huh? But before that, you were from Texas, correct?
Yes.
You were from Texas. And
She still is from Texas.
Well, she is and was.
I say I grew up in Texas, but I can't remember what I said.
But I cut my teeth in the Sunshine State.
I had a cool little saying that I used to say. I was born and raised in Texas, but I grew up in Florida.
Ah!
Because that is how I developed into the woman that I am today.
Which is Supermodel Amy Love. Yeah, so you debuted at Shine last night.
Yes.
How'd that go?
It was good. It was a different atmosphere. I really enjoyed the environment, and I hope that they'll have me back. And I really enjoyed my match with Crazy Mary. She's awesome.
And she's crazy.
Yeah.
Hence the name.
And I like crazy people though, so it was all good.
Well, I mean,
Crazy people are cool.
I guess you kind of, the folks who you trained around, like your trainers at the WrestlePlex, a little bit loopy, a little bit crazy, a little bit out there. But I want to be here for almost 18 years. This is my 18th year.
Wow.
Oh, it's okay. This is my 21st coming up.
That's awesome. You can drink.
My wrestling career.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it probably needs to.
My wrestling career can start taking pills.
Your wrestling career, you can't run a car yet.
Joking. That's so 90s. Anyway, back to Amy Love.
But you're not in the Texas anymore. You're not in the Florida anymore. Now you are in the North Carolina.
Yes.
Yes. And how do you like living on Plantation Point Lane? Tell me about this.
No, it is
Wait
a
a
loop.
second.
Loop.
Hold up.
Plantation Point
Hey,
Loop.
you better not say that. People are going to know where I live.
How are they gonna know? It's North Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah, people in North Carolina can't read a phone book.
Yeah,
Do they even
that's
have
true.
phone books in probably in North Carolina, right?
They do, because I got one in the mail and I was like, who uses this? Who would be like, oh, I need a number. Let me go to the phone book. Do you have a phone book, anybody?
You know what they do? They use them to, I think, beat their children. Things like that, maybe. Swat flies.
Short
I
people
don't
probably
know.
still use them to drive. Right? Like, or to...
I don't have that problem because I'm 5'10". So.
Yeah, you're...
That's why you're a super freaking
Yeah.
model.
Yeah, you tower above, like, pretty much everybody else here in Shine and in this house right now at Slammin' Ladies. There's a few that can match you in height, but not too many.
Like Jessica, Vanessa, they're definitely taller than me. Yeah, there's not a lot of...
Me when I put on my sexy platforms.
Go girl.
Ooh,
A
platforms.
lot of girls, though, that
I need
wear
those.
can be my height because of the high inch heel revolution. And I can't wear high heels because I'm too tall and I don't want to be 6'5".
I so disagree with this. Wear heels if you want to wear heels. I say wear heels.
I would think that would be difficult
No.
to wrestle in. Am I mean, obviously, I've never worn heels except for
I
that
didn't
one
say
time.
wear heels in the ring.
Oh.
Do you remember what happened?
I was like, what?
Segue, but for those OG ECW fans, do you remember what happened to Divine Brown? Do you remember Divine
No,
Brown?
I don't.
For those that don't.
I do.
Divine Brown
Yes.
that got picked up. She was the streetwalker that got picked up on Hollywood Boulevard by Hugh Grant. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And he was still dating Elizabeth Hurley, who was such a hot
Oh my
piece.
God, why did
Remember
you
that
do that?
Versace dress that she wore? I know you do, because you're a supermodel. And anyway, Paul Heyman brings in Divine Brown for Stevie Richards and Raven, and Divine Brown made the very bad mistake of wearing 8-inch platforms with 5-inch platforms with 8-inch heels in a ring that she did not realize, I guess, that was padded, and it was a catastrophe. But I loved every minute of it.
It's cool to watch people fall. Like
She
I
didn't
fall
fall,
all the
but
time.
bitch was stumbling like she was on summer.
You love a good S show, don't you?
Ooh, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I know you do.
I do.
Another thing that you love, that for those who do know you love, but those who don't might find this interesting, you love drag queens.
A little.
A little.
A smidgen. I love my men's and dresses. I love when they tuck their trunk, put on some blush, make it work.
Amy, how do you feel about drag queens? She dragged you out too? Real drag?
Yeah, drag. Nice pun there. Nice pun. I love it. I love it. I don't really have an opinion of drag. I know
think
all
she
about her. And
appreciates-
yeah, like it's
As an art form.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know too much about drag queens, but from what you tell me, they sound
She knows
pretty
a-
damn
She
entertaining.
knows a lot,
knows.
Pretty
unfortunately.
damn entertaining. A lot of sass.
That's a long drive here and back
Yes.
from North Carolina to learn about the drags.
Sass class and a lot of tucked ass, I guess.
Tucked ass.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, tucked in, booty.
In, tucked in. Okay.
Huh, I don't know where to segue from this.
I do.
Okay.
You know what's sad? Poverty.
That is sad.
Yeah.
Like did you?
Really sad.
Like,
depressing all of a sudden.
I mean, that brings me to a good point that there's like hundreds of thousands of people in the world.
I'd say more than that.
More than that.
I think it's like 4.1 billion or something like
Yes.
that. Maybe more than that. I don't know.
It's like seven.
I'm just making stuff up.
7 billion now. All them Chinese.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Lots of them.
Yeah, but I like their stuff. They make a lot of cool stuff.
I'll tell you.
Did they make those
what.
glasses or those American made? You know I like their glasses.
I know you.
I was gonna wear my glasses too.
Girl,
during the pod.
you know what? You can go put them on. We'll wait for you.
feel like
I
I'm
love my
off the bar.
spectacles. These are my SJRs. My Sally Jesse Raphael. My Sally Jesse Raphael.
Oh, yes.
Like, watch me. Up now, next. Club Kids on Sally.
Club Kids. I'm a huge Party Monster fan. That's a great movie.
I used to go to the Limelight.
Really?
Yes.
Ah.
Palladium.
Yeah. Michael, he just got
'Cause I'm
out,
old.
right? Like
Yes,
2 years
he did.
ago? Like,
No, like a year ago.
a year ago.
A year ago, Michael Allen got out for murdering and chopping up
you ever
this man and throwing him in a box in the East River. And this man is out of jail. I do not know how, but he is.
So you don't know the drag queens, you don't know the ravers, you don't know the club kids? What do you know?
Fashion.
What do I know?
She knows an
Fashion.
LBD. Do you know what an LBD is?
Leah Von Dun- Oh, no, that's a L.
Okay, that actually should change your name.
Yes.
So that doesn't mean, not even applicable,
Okay.
but try again. We'll go again. LBD.
I can't think of anything that's not super dirty. So, oh, you don't want to know. I'll tell you after then.
Amy Love will tell you.
Okay, what is?
A little black dress.
Oh, okay.
Amy Love and I first bonded in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Woo!
Amber, do you know what an LBD is? Like a girl? A little black dress. Who are you talking to? She goes, we're going to get along just fine. And I was like, we are.
We've been friends ever since.
And do you know what I taught her on the way down? What a fascinator is. Do you know what a fascinator is?
I think that's next to the distributor cap.
No, that's the alternator.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
But anyway,
Not very good with the
I go,
cars.
it's not the alternator, but it rhymes with fascinator. I also know about car parts, drag queens, and fascinators. Philip Tracy is the hat maker to the royal family. And in addition to making hats, he makes things called fascinators, which are sort of hats, but they're kind of like squares with little plumage on them. And SoCal Val can tell you all
Yes.
about this.
Okay.
I'm
I
sure.
think I know what you're talking about now.
But they're called fascinators. So as Miss Amy Love came out, and she was doing her little supermodel thing, and then Crazy Mary came out and did her little crazy thing, I said, I don't know that Amy Love is going to appreciate that thing that Crazy Mary's wearing on her head. It doesn't really look like one of those Philip Tracy fascinators now, does it, Lenny Leonard?
Yeah.
And I don't think Lenny knew what I was talking about.
Like,
Maybe I should school Lenny.
You should.
You know, Lenny was trying to tell me about her Florida heritage, and I was like, I always thought she got trained at the Elite Model Agency and came up through the house of Versace and Tom Ford and Gucci and Burberry, but I guess I was wrong.
You can do both.
Oh, can you?
You can do both, yeah.
Wow.
Multitasking. Amy's a very good multitasker.
I am.
I mean, she manages to be a model and manages to be a manager. Yeah.
Of a concession stand,
Of a
no
concession
less.
stand, yes.
A supermodel,
Yes.
a supermodel, a wrestler, and a manager of a concession stand. Do you know that that's more than I wanted to be when I was 8? Do you know what I wanted to be when I was 8?
No.
A solid gold dancer and a paleontologist.
That's
Solid gold, kids, look it up.
That's very fascinating.
I'm loving these puns. You're killing it. You're killing it.
So,
Keep 'em coming.
something we do on the Milo Beasley Show is the top 5. I ask 5 random questions that I usually don't know ahead of
I want
time.
to use my 5 fingers, but you're
Okay, go ahead, because yours are way better.
I got some claws.
Yeah,
You
yeah, you do.
You could kill somebody with those. Those are werewolf claws.
Now, folks may not know that you are a giant sports fan as well.
Yes.
So, 5 favorite, I know this is going to be a little bit off the beaten path of a model, 5 favorite sports teams that you cheer for.
Buccaneers, number 1.
Buccaneers, number
always.
1.
Definitely
Yeah.
Buccaneers.
Famous Jameis.
Yes, loving famous Jameis. I had my doubts, but I'm on the famous Jameis train all the way. Go Bucks. The Texans would be second because I'm from Texas, so I have a soft spot in my heart for them. I also have a soft spot for the Oakland Raiders because my fiance, Mr. Brad Attitude.
I miss Brad.
I miss Brad too. I wish
Shout
he
out
was
to
here.
Brad
Shout out to Brad Attitude. The Oakland Raiders, I like watching them because we have NFL ticket. We have everything set up. Then I would say the Tampa Bay Rays I still love the Rays because I really enjoyed going to the games.
You just made Amber like blush, like she smiled like the baseball.
The baseball. And then 5, I would have to say the Charlotte Hornets. I don't support any North Carolina team, sorry. But the Charlotte Hornets, I love the Charlotte Hornets because they're the underdogs. I like the underdogs and that kind of thing. So.
And their teal is kind of cool. And you know who has a really cool like shirt is Caleb Conley has his shirt is like the Hornets.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's really cool. So Amy, did you know that Miss Amber Gertner is a huge baseball fan?
I
She
have
might
heard. I may have
maybe
heard
she-
a couple times.
And
like she might have known about drag, she might have known about baseball.
And do you know who her favorite team?
The Reds, just like her glasses and her hair.
And Amber, before we wrap up, I just gotta ask how happy are you that the Reds? I know where you're going. You know where I'm going with this. The Reds, not Major League Baseball, but the Reds have
Not Rob Manfred.
have allowed Pete Rose into the Reds Hall of Fame.
Did I cry? Yes. When they said Pete was going to get his red jacket, I was like, Pete's going to get his red jacket. They're going to retire the number. Here's the problem. I'm going to tell everybody. This is so sad. I won't be going.
You're not?
Did you not?
I knew, but I thought you had to make a decision.
I don't know. Listen, you guys. Maybe everybody can, when you give a thumbs up to the show, why not comment about Amber Gertner and her Sophie's Choice?
Oh my God.
Obviously, I posted on my Facebook that I would be nowhere else but Cincinnati, June 24th through the 26th.
And what is going on that weekend?
Pete Rose will be going into the Reds Hall of Fame. His number will be retired, and he will be getting his red jacket. Shimmer! Women athletes will also be running June 25th and 26th. For those of you that don't know, I also work for Shimmer Women Athletes.
It's a tough choice.
It's very sad. Very sad day. So not only did I cry over Pete, I've cried a few times over this.
All right, so before we wrap up, let's plug our socials. Amber, where can folks find you on the socials, on the Twitter, Facebook, Instagrams? I don't know what else.
You can find me at Facebook, Amber L. Gertner. You can find me on Instagram at Amber Gertner. You can find me on Twitter at Amber Gertner. You can find me at many gay bars across the country, tipping so many drag queens. You can find me on street corners, panhandling for money so I can give dollars to drag queens.
Can we hang out and do that?
You can find me at Ulta, your local Sephora. You can find me on my phone ordering on my Urban Decay app. You can find me spending my fiance's money on much too much makeup. Amy, where can we find you?
I don't really do a lot of social media, but I would say probably at Amprez, AMPREZZ. I post a lot about animals, vegetarianism, yoga, Pilates,
So not
you know,
eating
all the
animals.
life. Yes, absolutely.
She's
But
a
like
veggie.
cute animal pics too.
Oh, okay.
Like I love animals, so
So,
anytime I see a cute animal, I post it. Anything nice, I like to spread the love and the positivity. And then I'll, whenever I'm like wrestling and stuff, I'll do that. You can also find me, I love concerts. I just got done with my crew tour, and I'm hoping to start following Guns N' Roses. So you'll find me at some Guns N' Roses concerts, maybe your local yoga studio. That's about it. Because I'm not going to tell you where I live, so
because I already
you're
did
screwed
that.
out. You're screwed on that one.
You can find us, the show, at themilobeasleyshow.com, facebook.com/The Milo Beasley Show. Of course, Twitter and Instagram and some of the other socials that I really don't even know, at The Wrestling Bum. I just sign up for a bunch of things and then forget about them. And then someone's like, hey, have you ever been on this app? And I'm like, yeah. And I go, and then I'm like, you've already registered. I'm like, screw it. And then I don't even go back to it. So
Sounds about right.
yeah, and you can find me going to hang out with Amber Gertner because I bet she gets all the monies for the gays. Money's for the gays.
Money's for the gays. And gays like that coin.
This is going to be a hashtag.
Wait.
Okay.
Since we're talking about fashion,
Okay.
and the supermodel's here, turn to the side. Show your man bun. Man bun, very 2015. 2016, it's all about the man braid. I don't approve.
Nope.
Love does not approve.
Thumbs down on that one.
Thumbs down.
It's going to stay high and tight. That was my nickname in juvie. It's going to stay, my hair.
As we all know, wrestlers, we keep it going for like many millennia. So it's like, you know, the man bun's going to stay for at least 20 more years. Like the fanny pack is never going away until like Trump gets elected president, which is in 1990 never. So.
All right. Thanks for watching episode 88. And we will catch you next week. I think I have Renee Michelle on the show next week. So look forward to spending time with her, sitting down, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Yay, I'm entertaining.